Hello everybody, today's video is actually going to be something a little bit different. I'm not sure how well it's going to go, but we will see together. So I am in the process of making bag toppers and I haven't put anything together, and I kind of want to show, I guess, my process of how I do everything, minus the die cutting, because that, as you can see, I already did. And I will go over the die with you right now. Let's see, where did I put it? Okay, found it. It's a physics die, and of course, I don't have the packaging. Wow, that's weird. But it's a physics bag topper die, and it comes with like all of these elements here. And then here is the layering part for the topper. And here is the topper die itself. And if you guys know, my favorite die cutting machine is the Anna Griffin Impress. I've had mine, I want to say, for about 4 to 5 years now, the big one. And I love her so much. I have the Switch and I hate it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I do not suggest spending your money on that. I did not spend money on mine. It was a gift, and it's a big, pretty pink paperweight. So when it comes to using the big dies, I just might as well hand crank them out anyways. And if you guys already know, if you're using like the thinner paper to do that, you can do multiple at a time. So that is good. And then, so that's the back topper. For the folded strips, I'm using the Cocoa and Reno ones. And I use both of them. I don't know if that's how they're meant to be used together, but I do use both of them. And for the back one, I only fold the ends and the middle, just so it's like peeking through on the side and you can see that it's a different size, like that. And I went ahead and used my Stampin' Up! Punches. This heart is this punch right here. And then it has the scallop, and I believe it came in a 2-pack, the scalloped heart. These are like my go-to. I love using punches. And then if I want to add like a little sprig or something popping out from behind, I use this. This is my favorite, my absolute favorite. You'll see me using those 3 punches a lot, and I think I used it a lot last year as well. Okay, so my first thing for me is what collection I'm using. And if you know me, I like to mix my collections, so I just start with my base collection. I will be using Willow Lane, so I have my ephemera here. And then as I'm going, if I don't see anything that I can kind of fit, then I'll go through my other collections and, you know, pick and choose pieces from there. My next step, after I pick what collection I'm using, I make a sequence mix to kind of coordinate with that collection. So this is the mix that I made, and this is the mix that I also use in these little hearts. Okay, so other than that, I'm winging it with you guys. And I chose to use these enamel dots. They are the Pink Fresh Happy Hearts enamel dots, and they are perfect for this collection. Like, come on, it's like it was meant to be. And then I have some pom-pom trim. Anytime I do bag toppers, I always add pom-pom trim on the back of it because it gives it that little extra something. And for the back of the ruffles, I'm going to be using like half of this. I cut it in half so you can get 2 uses out of it. I just don't know what colors yet, so we'll do that together. This is probably going to be a long video, you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. Now, where's my glue? That is hilarious. Nope. Do you see my glue anywhere? I lost my glue. Well, that is funny. Okay. Well, since I lost that one, luckily, I have a spare. This one only has a little bit. Bless you, honey. So along with my ephemera, I have chipboard on the side. I have a bunch of scraps that I've already cut into on the side. And I have thickers and all of that good stuff. I did go through ephemera pieces. And I chose some of the ephemera pieces just to put aside because I like that word hello. I'll probably do hello on one of them. And dream. And probably happy or bright, depending on what letters I have available on my thickers. So I put those aside because that kind of makes me feel like I'm a little more organized. And then I put aside ephemera pieces that I really like. So these three are my favorite. And I want to incorporate them somehow. So I did make one bag topper off camera. And this is kind of what we're going for. I layer, but I don't like layer to the heavens. So you'll see that there is some dimension in there. I want to say my crafting style is more, I don't know how to put it, realistic and achievable. Like I can go crazy, right? I can go crazy and layer all these things. And sometimes I do want to do that. But then there's times where I just want to keep things simple, but have some dimension and have some layers. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I've kind of been stuck in this kind of area where I feel like maybe hopefully my crafting style is achievable if you guys want to like make something similar. I'm not trying to be like super complicated, if that makes sense. Okay. So I am going to be sewing. And that's because I like the way that looks. Okay, so on the back of this, let me see really quick. What colors are we using here? And the angle is going to be kind of bad. I'm sorry. Because where I'm sitting, I can't put anything. Okay. So if I want it like this, I think I'm going to do pink. And I actually have a strip left over. So on the back of this, I am just going to hold this down. And you guys will get to hear my kids in the background. Sarah is yelling most of the time, so we never, if you're at my house, you never really get to hear quietness unless they're at school. So I'm putting this at the bottom. And you guys, to be honest, sometimes I don't like it quiet. It hurts my ears. We're just going to cut that off. And then we're going to cut this part off. And because we already hot glued the bottom, it kind of already like has its shape. So I don't have to worry about that. And this I'm throwing in the trash. And this one, because when I'm sewing and I'm layering all these things and I want it to sew and not move, I just add a little bit of glue in the creases because I don't want it to get jammed. And then I did all that work for nothing. That's the worst part, is when you're like basically done and boom, like because you wanted to sew and you just ruined it. So I just put it in the creases, hold everything down. Oops. And there we are. So that is going to go like that. And this will go here. Let's see. Which way is going to be the front? Which way? There we go. So it will go like that. And I think that looks so cute with the sides coming out. I mean, everybody has their personal preference. This one's just mine. Okay, and what word? For the word, what were my options? Happy, dream, and hello. Okay. Let's see. We got, oh, we're missing all our H's. So H's are out of the question. So no happy and hello. Maybe we can do dream. D-R-E-A-M. Okay. We can do dreamy, guys. So let me peel these off. And these are already sticky, so I don't need to glue them down. Why add more adhesive to something if I'm gonna stitch it and then like it's gonna get all clunky in the sewing machine? I need a R and N. Okay. I don't know where these are gonna go. Come on, little M. I might need to. We'll see. D R E A. Okay. So that means I'm not gonna need to go that far. Sometimes you just never know with how much they stick out. See, does that look even? And even if it doesn't, sometimes the wonkiness just gives it more to love. This little leg on the M wants to go crazy. Let's see. I feel like the D is just a little bit off. Okay, maybe that's it right there. I think it is. So I am going to go ahead and stitch that, and I will be right back. Okay. And we are stitched up, and it went a little wonky, and I'm okay with that. If you don't sew through like thickers and layers and stuff, just a little tip: when you're putting it through, you start at the edge, obviously, and when you're feeding it through, don't just wait for it to grab it. Push it through and give it a little bit of force, and on the other side, when you're going, kind of pull it and pull it from this side a little bit and push from this side, just so it doesn't get jammed. Because I always have to give it that little extra help, because it's not worth me getting frustrated over when it ruins it. Okay, so we are working on this one. This is what we have so far, and you can totally just leave this exactly the way it is. Let's add the pom-pom trim. And my pom-pom trim I got from AliExpress, and it is knotted. Okay, get my hot glue gun. I have to go a little bit quicker. I don't know, but I've noticed since I've had my glass mat that when I put stuff on my mat with hot glue specifically, it dries quicker. It's almost like this is so cold that it's cooling it off. So it dries so much quicker. So I have to move faster than if I would have put like my rubber mat. Okay. So see how much more fun it makes it with the little hingies down. Okay, so I know I want to use that. And I feel like I want to use this one because there's not much of this color other than like here. Because if I use it on this one, like she blends in way too much. You see what I'm saying? So I almost want to use her. Let's see where we're going to put her though. Maybe right here. And then where's my little, here it is. I have some butterflies here that fell out on a package. I think these are like a Recollections one. And they're stuck together. Okay. Kind of like this one. I'll move this up a little bit so you guys can see better. Does that blend in too much if I put it there? Because she's kind of like in a yellow mustardy color. Or I can call it this one. I feel like that one's not as bright and fun. It looks a little sad and disappointing. We're not going for sad, we're going for happy. Okay. Oh. Do I want to put the heart here? I almost want to put it down more. You know what? I am going to switch the heart. I don't like that this gold is tuning in with this one. So I am switching it probably to this heart. Or this one. I feel like that one. Okay, what do you guys think? I almost wish I was live so you guys can tell me. Okay, so if we do that, I do want a word. And since it's dream, I think we'll do like magical day. Maybe right here at the bottom. And I still feel like it needs something else. Maybe a bow. I have these. I have a pink one. My friend said I made these. I don't know if it's going to go with this, but I might have to find another bow to kind of maybe put at the top. I feel like something is missing here. Let's see. I have some teacups. I wonder if that would help. Maybe a blue teacup. Let's see. I kind of like it. And then maybe if we added some, you guys see, always with my little sprig thing popping out from behind it, it'll kind of give it a little bit more interest. And I know the angle is really hard for you guys to see. I will have to work on how to record these type of videos for next time, because I need to be comfortable to craft, but I also need you guys to see, or otherwise it defeats the purpose. I think I like that. I think I'm gonna run with it, but before I do, I need to check my chipboard and make sure that I don't want to replace anything. I feel like something can go here. I don't want it to be super busy. Do you guys struggle with that? Like, you want it to be super fun and colorful and your eyes to go everywhere. You know what? Some enamel dots. Maybe you can go there. So that's what we'll do for now. Hopefully I remember where everything goes. Okay. Okay, so the first thing I have to do is glue the little teacup down. Oh, actually, I need to unsticky it because it's sticky and it'll go sticking to the back. So I'm going to be using my Tailored Expressions powder tool to take off the sticky. And it is no longer sticky. So anytime you guys are using chipboard or stickers or anything to like pop up behind, the worst thing you can do is just leave the sticky on there, because then it's going to stick to everything. It'll bend, it'll stick where you don't want it to. So use, I think it's just baby powder. But definitely look into it and Google it, because I'm not 100% sure if it is baby powder, but it smells like baby powder. So that's what makes me think that it is. I'm just gonna put them to the side. And oop, stuck my finger in it. Okay, next I want her popped up. Let me see how much of her body. So from her shoulders to the bottom of her dress. Okay, and I just added hot glue to the back of the foam. I get my foam from Dollar Tree or 99. Lately it's just been Dollar Tree because 99 hasn't been having them. Okay. I'm adding more hot glue. Okay, so here's what we have so far. So far it doesn't look so great, but gotta roll with it. Sometimes you just gotta keep going, and if you make a mistake while you're going, I mean, sometimes I feel like the best things that happen in a project are the mistakes, because you end up trying to figure out how to cover it and fix it, and it ends up coming out cuter. Okay, let me put my little thing here. I think this was the next step, and I like my little strings hanging off. See, if only I can get my phone to stay like this, that would be amazing. Okay, I need 1 and then 2. I'm gonna double pop this one up. Hold on, what did I say? 1 and then 2 there. Okay. How much of this is showing? I think I can actually put 1 there, because I want it doubled. Let's take that off before I forget, and then I end up gluing it on. Okay, and I'm gonna want 1 on this side because she's already popped up. I don't rely on the adhesive on the foam. I always put hot glue on top. And these are going to be doubled. And I want one here, one here, one here, and one at the bottom because the top already has one. Sorry, you guys. I know I get super quiet when I'm concentrating. Basically, just concentrating on not burning myself. I don't have to curse on camera. Okay. We have all our little things on. Let's take off the last of the backings. Add hot glue to all of them. And that one. It is nice and sturdy. So this is what we have so far. I need to take off the adhesive or the sticky to this sticker. Should have done them both, but I forgot about this one. I love this tool. Like, it's so spongy. I like it. And then it's like soft. Okay. I'm gonna put this at the bottom. Where there is no sequence. I might even add a charm from all of the little hearts because I feel like it's missing something still. But that will be off camera because I struggle with anything jewelry making. Do I want this here? I just kind of feel like there's too much blue. I think I had it more lower before. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Add hot glue to this. Oh, you guys, you see? Let me wipe that off real quick. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I wanted to add some gold thread. Or there's too much gold going on. Maybe I'll do pink. Yeah, let's do pink. Okay. This is like not even really thread. It's, I don't even know how you're supposed to sew with this. I think you're just supposed to, I don't know, hand stitch with it. And it's not even that good, but I really liked it for these type of things. And I'm just making it smaller. Let's see. I hate when it looks hairy. Bless you, baby. It looks hairy. Let's do it smaller. Somebody gets it and they're like, oh, she glued her own hair to it. Okay, I think that is smaller now. That little string. I'm all glued up. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I have to close the door. Okay, so I am gonna add my little butterfly now. I don't want it to cover too much of the D or the girl. I think right there is fine. And we'll spruce up the little butterfly after. Okay, now we're back to this. See, if I put it sideways, the sentiment is sideways as well. So, I don't know if I should just rip off the sentiment, put the heart sideways, and then put it straight across. Or leave it sideways. You guys, this is always my dilemma. I'm so tempted to just rip it off. And I kind of wanted it to flow because I wanted it to be like Dream a Magical Day. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to do that. And we'll worry about the sentiment after. Okay, so if it's going right here. No, I just have to do it on the back. Okay. I'm wondering if the stuff that I do, if you guys do the same thing where you're like back and forth, and you're like, ah, I just give up. I need to stabilize this. But it's not enough space to put foam tape. I'll figure it out. Okay, now back to this guy. And I think I'll just put them there. Dream a magical day. I know it doesn't say A, but in my head it does. And I want to use yellow for sure. A little more up. I will do a pink. And I will do a dark teal. Just for a little something extra. And then I want to put gems in the middle here. I want to do it on the other one too. I just have to get my, I want to put it here. I just have to get my, what is it called? The little dots. I call them Dippin' Dots. I need to get my Dippin' Dots. But you know what I mean. The little tiny little diamond dots. There we go. Diamond dots. That's what they're called. Okay, well, this one is basically done other than needing some diamond dots here. This one is done, and this is how I ended up with, or what I ended up with. Thank you guys for crafting with me, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.